Welcome to the Empowered Living Podcast, the show dedicated to helping you unlock your full potential and live a life of purpose and fulfillment. I'm your host, Dr. Sophia Kasadian, and today we embark on a journey toward lasting success by exploring the art and science of building healthy habits. We all have dreams, aspirations, and goals we want to achieve, whether it's pursuing a fulfilling career, nurturing meaningful relationships, or enhancing our physical and mental well-being. Success is often a product of the habits we cultivate. Habits, those powerful routines stamped into our daily lives, have the potential to shape our destinies. But as many of us know, forming and maintaining healthy habits can be challenging. The allure of quick fixes and shortcuts can often distract us from the path of sustainable long-term success. That's why, in this episode, we're diving deep into the strategies, insights, and inspiration needed to build and nurture habits that we can endure. Together, we'll explore the psychology behind habit formation, the neuroscience that underpins lasting change, and real-world strategies that you can implement starting today. So whether you're looking to start your fitness routine, enhance your productivity, or revitalize your mental well-being, this podcast is your gateway to discovering the keys to lasting success. Join us as we empower you to take control of your life one habit at a time. Are you ready to embrace a life of purpose, fulfillment, and long-term success? Then let's dive deep in and explore the incredible world of building healthy habits for long-term success on the Empowered Living Podcast. Subscribe now and embark on this life-changing journey with us. Together, we'll unlock the potential within you and empower you to lead the life you've always envisioned. Stay tuned for inspiring stories, expert insights, and actionable tips in episodes to come. Welcome to the Empowered Living Podcast, your guide to building a brighter, healthier, and more successful future. Episode 19, Building Healthy Habits for Long-Term Success. The science of habit formation plays a crucial role in achieving long-term goals, as it provides insights into how our brains create, reinforce, and maintain behaviors. Understanding this science can empower you to have and develop positive habits and sustain them over time. Some key elements of science of habit formation and its role in long-term goal achievement are, first and foremost, habit loop. Now, with habit loop, there's three aspects to this. It consists of a loop of three components, which is the first one being the cue, which is the trigger, the routine, which is your behavior, and then the reward. This concept was originally popularized by Charles Duhigg, and in this book, The Power of Habit, it explains how habits are formed and reinforced. So first and foremost, the cue. The cue is that trigger that initiates the habit. It can be an event, an emotion, a time of day, or any other environmental or internal signal. Then there's routine. The routine is a habitual behavior itself. This is the action you take in response to the cue. And then there's the reward. The reward is what reinforces the habit loop. It provides a positive outcome or satisfaction that makes the brain want to repeat the behavior in the future. Now, following this is the neuroplasticity. The brain's ability to change and adapt over time is known as neuroplasticity, and it's essential in habit formation. When a habit loop is consistently reinforced, the neural pathways associated with the habit become stronger, making it easier for the behavior to occur automatically. And this is where repetition and consistency occur. Repeating the same behavior is a response to the same cues, strengthens the habit loop. Consistency is key to habit formation, as it reinforces the neural connections associated with the habit. Now, with cue identification, identifying the cues that trigger certain habits is crucial for changing or replacing them. Being aware of what prompts a behavior allows you to modify your environment or responses to encourage healthier habits. Next is our dopamine and pleasure aspect. The brain releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and reward, when a habit is completed and the reward is already received. This reinforces the habit loop by creating a sense of satisfaction and motivation to repeat the behavior. And along with this comes habit stacking. Habit stacking involves integrating a new habit into an existing routine by linking it to a habit you already perform consistently. This technique capitalizes on the brain's inclination to follow established routines. While willpower and self-control play a role here, willpower can help initiate new habits. It's not always reliable for long-term habit maintenance. Relying on willpower alone can lead to burnout, and instead, creating an environment that supports desired habits and reducing exposure to cues for undesired ones can be more effective in long term. Keystone habits, we look at some habits known as the keystone, and they have a domino effect on other areas of your life. For instance, regular exercise can lead to improved sleep, better sleeping, eating habits, and increased productivity, making it a keystone habit for overall well-being. And then we have gradual progress. Habit formation is often more successful when changes are made incrementally. So starting with small, manageable steps and gradually increasing their difficulty can lead to long-term success. And of course, self-awareness. Developing self-awareness and mindfulness can help individuals recognize their habits, assess their impact, and make intentional choices about which habits to maintain or to change. The science of habit formation shows that habits are not simply a matter of willpower, but are deeply rooted in our brain's neural pathways and reward systems. By understanding how habits work and applying this form of knowledge, individuals can consciously shape their behaviors, replace unhealthy habits with positive ones, and work steadily toward their long-term goals. So whether it's achieving better health, professional success, or personal growth, mastering the science of habit formation can be a powerful tool for lasting change. Now, as I talk about willpower, I'm not saying that it is not great to have. It is great to have initially, but when it comes to long-term success, I want to reiterate that willpower itself alone will not be successful in long-term success. Now, building and maintaining healthy habits, it's essential when it comes to the well-being and success. Now, some tips that can help you establish these healthy habits are: one, start small. You want to begin with manageable changes. So trying too much too soon can be overwhelming and it can lead to burnout. Focus on 1 or 2 habits at a time. Set clear and specific goals. Define your objectives clearly. Specific goals provide direction and motivation. Instead of saying, I want to exercise more, be specific. So specify and say, I will jog for 30 minutes every morning. Next is create a routine. Consistency is key to habit formation. So incorporate your new habit into your daily or weekly schedule. And the more you make it a part of your routine, the easier it becomes to maintain. Use reminders. Set reminders or alarms to prompt you to engage in your habits. So this could be a phone notification, a sticky note, or an item in your environment that triggers the habit. So if you're, for example, you want to drink more water, or you want to specify and say you want to drink a gallon of water a day, you make sure you have your whole gallon filled and it's in front of you. So it kind of prompts you to know how much water you've drank and how much more you need to continue to drink. Next is find an accountability partner. So share your goals with a friend, family member, or coworker who can help keep you accountable. Checking in with someone else can boost your motivation. Track your progress. Keeping a journal or using a habit tracking app to record your daily or weekly progress is great. And seeing your achievements can be motivating and help you stay on track. Create milestones. Reward yourself when you reach significant milestones. Celebrations can be a powerful motivator. So just ensure that the reward aligns with your overall goals. Make it enjoyable. Choose habits that you genuinely enjoy or find fulfilling. If you like what you're doing, you're more likely to stick with it. Be patient. Habit formation takes time. It's normal to face challenges and setbacks along the way. Be patient with yourself and stay committed to your long-term goals. Stack habits, like we mentioned earlier. Link your new habit to an existing one. For example, if you want to read more, do it right after your morning coffee. This leverages the habit you already have. Practice mindfulness. We talk about this a lot. You want to be aware of your habits and the triggers that lead to unwanted behaviors. Mindfulness can help you make more intentional choices. Seek social support. You need to surround yourself with people who support your healthy habits. So joining a group or community with similar goals can provide encouragement and motivation. Educate yourself. Learn about the benefits of your chosen habit. Understanding how it positively impacts your life can boost your commitment. Plan for setbacks. Anticipate challenges and setbacks along the way and have a plan for how you'll handle them. This makes it easier to get back on track when things don't go as planned. Focus on long-term benefits. So keep your eyes on the long-term rewards of your habit. Remind yourself why you started and how it contributes to your overall well-being and goals. Next, don't be too hard on yourself. Perfection is not the goal. It's normal to slip up occasionally. What matters is your ability to get back and track and keep going. Seek professional guidance. If you're struggling with a particular habit, consider consulting a professional, a therapist, a coach, or anyone in that particular behavioral change that you're looking for. Building and maintaining healthy habits is a journey and not a destination. It's about making sustainable changes that improve your quality of life over time. Be patient, stay committed, and embrace the process of personal growth and self-improvement. Breaking bad habits and replacing them with positive ones can be challenging, but it is essential for personal growth and well-being. Now, I'm going to give you somewhat of a step-by-step guide to help you successfully make this transformation. And the first step for me would be to have self-awareness. So start by identifying the bad habit you want to change. And I don't want to label it bad, but we're going to call it bad for the sake of this step-by-step guide. But start by the habit that you want to change. Reflect on when, where, and why you engage in this habit. Understanding the triggers and underlying causes is crucial for change. Next, set clear goals. Define your goals for breaking that habit and replacing it with a positive one. Make sure your goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. We talked about the SMART goals, and I want you to make sure anytime you set a goal, it is a SMART goal: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. You need to understand the habit loop. Recognize the habit loop, which consists of the cue, routine, and reward. Identify what triggers your habit, the cue, the habit itself, the routine, and the satisfaction or benefit you gain from it, the reward. Finding healthy replacements. Identifying a positive habit or behavior that can replace the one that you are looking to replace. So this replacement habit should serve a similar purpose or fulfill the same need. So for example, if you want to quit smoking, chewing sugar-free gum can replace an oral fixation of this. Prepare for challenges. Anticipate situations or triggers that might tempt you to fall back into your bad habit. So develop strategies to deal with these challenges. This might involve avoiding certain places or people or having a plan for what cravings arise. Gradual change. Instead of trying to quit the quote-unquote bad habit cold turkey, consider a gradual approach. For example, if you want to reduce your sugar intake, start by cutting it in half and then gradually reduce it further along time. Use positive reinforcement. So reward yourself for making progress. Celebrate milestones, no matter how small, and acknowledge your achievements. This positive reinforcement can motivate you to continue. Practice mindfulness. Pay attention to your thoughts, feelings, and cravings related to that habit. Mindfulness can help you become more aware of your triggers and give you greater control over your actions. Replace triggers. Modify your environment to reduce exposure to cues that trigger the bad habit. For example, if you want to eat healthier, remove unhealthy snacks from your pantry. If it's not there for you to see and grab, then it's easier and more likely that you will not be snacking on them. Seek support. Share your goals with supportive friends, family members, or a support group. Have a network of people who encourage your environment and efforts that can be immensely helpful. Now, next is visualize your success. Create a mental image of yourself successfully breaking this particular habit and thriving with the positive replacement habit. Visualization can boost your confidence and commitment. Monitor progress. Keep a journal to track your progress. So record when you successfully avoid the bad habit and when you engage in positive replacement habit. This provides accountability and insight. Learn from setbacks. So if you slip up or experience some form of setback, don't be too hard on yourself. Instead, use these moments as opportunities for learning and growth. Analyze what went wrong and how you can avoid similar situations in the future. Stay patient and persistent. So breaking a bad habit and forming a new one takes time. Be patient with yourself and stay committed to your goals, even when progress is slow. Consider professional help. If you're struggling to break a particularly challenging habit, consider seeking professional guidance from a therapist, a counselor, or addiction specialist. Replace the habit loop. Over time, replace the old habit loop with the new one. As you consistently engage in positive behavior, it will become more automatic and the old habit will start to weaken. Remember that breaking a bad habit and forming a new one is a process that requires effort, determination, and self-compassion. Be persistent and don't get discouraged by setbacks. With time and commitment, you can successfully replace bad habits with positive ones and improve your overall quality of life. Thank you for joining me on this enlightening journey through the world of building healthy habits for long-term success. I hope this episode has inspired you to take the first steps toward creating a life filled with purpose, vitality, and achievement. Remember, the path to long-term success is not always smooth, but every effort you make to cultivate healthy habits brings you closer to your goals. It's in those small, consistent actions that you shape your destiny and transform your life. As we conclude today's episode, I want to leave you with this empowering thought. Your habits are not just your routines. They are the building blocks of your future. So choose them wisely, nurture them with care, and watch as they sculpt the extraordinary life you envision. I encourage you to stay connected with us on the journey of empowerment. Subscribe, share, and engage with our community as we continue to explore topics that enhance your life and empower your dreams. Remember, you have the power to design the life you desire, one habit at a time. So take the first step, believe in yourself, and keep moving forward toward a brighter, healthier, and more successful future. Thank you for being a part of our community. Until next time, stay empowered, stay inspired, and keep building those healthy habits that lead to long-term success.